Yochanan Chapter 7. After this, Yeshua traveled around in the Galilee, intentionally avoiding Yehudah because the Judeans were out to kill him. But the festival of Sukkot in Yehudah was near, so his brothers said to him, "Leave here and go into Yehudah so that your Talmudim can see the miracles you do. For no one who wants to become known acts in secret. If you are doing these things, show yourself to the world." His brothers spoke this way because they had not put their trust in him. Yeshua said to them, "My time has not yet come, but for you any time is right. The world can't hate you, but it does hate me, because I keep telling it how wicked its ways are. You go on up to the festival. As for me, I am not going up to this festival now, because the right time for me has not yet come." Having said this, he stayed on in the Galilee. But after his brothers had gone up to the festival, he too went up, not publicly, but in secret. At the festival, the Judeans were looking for him. "Where is he?" they asked. And among the crowds there was much whispering about him. Some said, "He's a good man." But others said, "No, he is deceiving the masses." However, no one spoke about him openly for fear of the Judeans. Not until the festival was half over did Yeshua go up to the temple courts and begin to teach. The Judeans were surprised. "How does this man know so much without having studied?" they asked. So Yeshua gave them an answer. "My teaching is not my own. It comes from the one who sent me. If someone wants to do his will, he will know whether my teaching is from God or I speak on my own. A person who speaks on his own is trying to win praise for himself, but a person who tries to win praise for the one who sent him is honest. There is nothing false about him. Didn't Moshe give you the Torah? Yet not one of you obeys the Torah. Why are you out to kill me?" "You have a demon," the crowd answered. "Who's out to kill you?" Yeshua answered them, "I did one thing, and because of this, all of you are amazed. Moshe gave you Brit Milah, not that it came from Moshe, but from the patriarchs, and you do a boy's Brit Milah on Shabbat. If a boy is circumcised on Shabbat so that the Torah of Moshe will not be broken, why are you angry with me because I made a man's whole body well on Shabbat? Stop judging by surface appearances and judge the right way." Some of the Yerushalayim people said, "Isn't this the man they're out to kill? Yet here he is speaking openly, and they don't say anything to him. It couldn't be, could it, that the authorities have actually concluded he's the Messiah? Surely not. We know where this man comes from. But when the Messiah comes, no one will know where he comes from." Whereupon Yeshua, continuing to teach in the temple courts, cried out, "Indeed, you do know me, and you know where I'm from, and I have not come on my own. The one who sent me is real, but him you don't know. I do know him, because I am with him, and he sent me." At this, they tried to arrest him, but no one laid a hand on him, because his time had not yet come. However, many in the crowd put their trust in him and said, "When the Messiah comes, will he do more miracles than this man has done?" The Perushim heard the crowd whispering these things about Yeshua, so the head Kohanim and the Perushim sent some of the temple guards to arrest him. Yeshua said, "I will be with you only a little while longer, then I will go away to the one who sent me. You will look for me and not find me. Indeed, where I am, you cannot come." The Judeans said to themselves, "Where is this man about to go that we won't find him? Does he intend to go to the Greek diaspora and teach the Greek-speaking Jews? And when he says, 'You will look for me and not find me,' indeed, where I am, you cannot come, what does he mean?" Now on the last day of the festival, Hoshana Rabbah, Yeshua stood and cried out, "If anyone is thirsty, let him keep coming to me and drinking. Whoever puts his trust in me, as the scripture says, rivers of living water will flow from his inmost being. Now, he said this about the Spirit, whom those who trusted in him were to receive later. The Spirit had not yet been given because Yeshua had not yet been glorified. On hearing his words, some people in the crowd said, "Surely this man is the prophet." Others said, "This is the Messiah." But others said, "How can the Messiah come from the Galilee? Doesn't the Tanakh say that the Messiah is from the seed of David and comes from Bethlehem, the village where David lived?" So the people were divided because of him. Some wanted to arrest him, but no one laid a hand on him. The guards came back to the head Kohanim and the Pedashim, who asked them, "Why didn't you bring him in?" The guards replied, "No one ever spoke the way this man speaks." "You mean you've been taken in as well?" the Pedashim retorted. "Has any of the authorities trusted him? Or any of the Pedashim?" "No." "True, these Am Haaretz do, but they know nothing about the Torah. They are under a curse." Timon, the man who had gone to Yeshua before and was one of them, said to them, "Our Torah doesn't condemn a man, does it, until after hearing from him and finding out what he's doing?" They replied, "You aren't from the Galilee too, are you? Study the Tanakh and see for yourself that no prophet comes from the Galilee." Then they all left, each one to his own home.